Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here really quickly to do a haul that I just got from the weekend. I went to a scrapbooking yard sale and got a bunch of stuff. I think I spent about $130 and I got so much stuff. And I was looking around because, oh, and then I also ordered something from Scrappin' for my boys that I wanted to share. So it depends on how long this video is as to whether I'll do that one as a separate. So anyway, let's just go ahead and dive in. I wish I had been doing hauls this whole year because I have found so many things at the thrift store. So I think I'm going to start doing that just for fun. I always like to watch those, so why not do them when I find good stuff. Okay, so I went to this one lady, sorry for the crinkling, and she had this little box of these things, and they were 50 cents each, like, bag. So I got all these beautiful flowers for 50 cents. I was over the moon. So of course I bought all three. Those are the only three that she had. Yeah, they are gorgeous. And I am a big lover of flowers, so they will all get used. And then these were 50 cents each. They're clear acrylic alphabets. I dying to use those. And then this was 50 cents. These are like brads, but I've been looking for metal pieces to use in some of my more like, my heritage albums, because I feel like they look a little more vintagey. And there's this bag for 50 cents. Got these basic gray brads that I thought would be great for the vintage stuff. And then this Tim Holtz Ideology. I actually didn't know what these were. They're labels. Tag labels is what they say. So these will be fun to use. And then there was this bag of alphas, and they are actually like little chipboard, and it looks like what you would cut out of a magazine. Oh look, I think there's something else in there too, a metal piece. Fun. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, and then this one was in this bag. And then there's this bag of goodies for 50 cents. I actually had a bunch of these way back in the day. I really like these black and white. They look like huge slides. But what I'm noticing is, you know, a lot of the old trends seem to be kind of coming back around. And a lot of that stuff I've already either used or gotten rid of. So now I find myself going back to it. That's okay. So then this little baggie had these brads, and then these humongo tags, which are awesome, and then these, and then that wood piece, and this little, looks like apothecary jars, this leather frame, chipboard tag. I really, really, really like these two. Those are beautiful. They remind me of the Dollar Tree flowers, which I haven't been to Dollar Tree in a long time, so I wonder if they have those there. And then these metal pieces. So, and then I also got from her these. However, I'm pretty sure I'm going to destash these right away. I am trying to kind of branch out and use different things, and so I thought I could do a little bit of graphic 45, but it just really isn't my jam. Like, I thought I could use it for heritage, or like my son, he's real artsy. So anyway, so this one has the graphic 45 steampunk spells, and then the 6x6, and it looks like most of the paper is there. I did not go count, and I don't plan on it, but here's some 12x12 of that, and then here is this whole pack of, this is called Steampunk Debutante Collection. I actually really, really like this one. but it's just not, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it, so this stuff might actually get destashed. So if anybody happens to be watching and they like Graphic 45, let me know and I will sell it to you. However, I might keep these cases. And then there's this one, and this one came with, let's see, the stamp set. This is, does it have like a title? Cityscapes 1. And then there's, oh, so this whole collection is called Cityscapes. So there's the 8x8, the 6x6, the chipboard, and then the 12x12. Yeah, so there's that. She had like probably about 6 more. And I picked these 2, but I don't know if they'll get used. Okay, moving on. So now it's all kind of out of order. I don't remember who I got what from. I just was kind of going through really quickly because I got there kind of late. And so actually a lot of the tables, if you see prices on them, a lot of them, if I bought a bunch of stuff, they took like a couple dollars off. One table actually took off like $10. So that was awesome. So these are the Tim Holtz Craft Core Metallic Collection, which is awesome. These are really thick. And I've been looking for some good like foiled paper so that I can make some embellishments. I got this Vicky Bouton stamp and die set for $5. This is called Occasions Paper Piecing Pack from Stampin' Up. This, I got it because I thought, because I really want to start stitching on my pages. And so this has the whole guide, you know, in the shape of hearts and then ovals. And then this has like a butterfly, flower, you see, you get it. So that was awesome. And I mean, she was selling it for $2. Like, why not? Okay, and then I got this felt pennant. I think some of these were just $1. And I love this, Remember Memories. And I've got some more, you know, like football pages and stuff to do. I thought that would be fun. And then this is like chipboard. This is really pretty. It's by Iron Orchid. I'd never seen this before. And then this old pack of basic gray chipboard stickers. Let's see, does it have a date? 2007. Isn't that crazy? But I love anything that adds dimension, so I'm here for it. So then I got this whole pack of sassafras, and I'm pretty sure this whole thing was like $5 maybe? I just tore that paper. Darn it. I'm gonna take it out of this. I've been itching to put all this stuff away, so I figured I'd do this really quickly so I can, my room is a mess. Okay, so I got these felties and then these paper whimsies, and these have like a different feel to them. These are gonna be fun. And then these felties, got these. I remember I had a pack of these, but I think I had them in like blue and orange or something. And then this chipboard, this is going to be awesome for some of my boy layouts. And these flowers, which I feel like I could mix in with those numbers and stuff and use them for boy as well, because that's really what I'm lacking. And then these sticker sheets, and then this alpha, and then all of this sassafras paper. Oh, these are sticker like borders. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. And these are cardstock stickers too. Check it out. Ooh. And then this alpha. Okay, and now the papers. But look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. I know this stuff is really old, and I've actually had some of this before, but a lot of this old stuff is speaking to me again. partly because I'm doing some heritage stuff. Like this would be great for my mom. And partly because I'm trying to do like some different things. Like I might dabble into some art journaling. We'll see about that. So then I got this little one paper pad. I'm pretty sure I got this for $5 too. Thought this will be good for grand boy or girl. Thought that was really, really cute. Sorry, I'm going really fast because I'm sure this is such old stuff that I'm sure a lot of you have seen it already. So then I found this Old Simple Stories Fabulous Collection, which is awesome. Can't wait. Love the roller skates. And then we've got K & Company Smash. I thought these would be fun to just kind of add in on layouts or, you know, make them a big element. It's just the 3 pieces, but that's fun, right? And I didn't even realize it when I bought it, but they have like this flat pull-up. That would be fun to do secret journaling or something. And then I was really excited to find this because, so my grandfather was a coal miner and I've been looking for train stuff. I was named after him, so I feel, you know, kind of special that way. And so I've been looking for some train stuff as well as some boy stuff. So this is an old basic gray Oliver. I never had this, so I was really excited to find that. And then these office tabs, this Alpha. Love these brads. And then this paper to go with it, which is awesome. What in the world? Oh, it goes with that. Oh, it was a page of the month kit. All right, and then I got this old Bo Bunny from 2015. This is You're Invited. Fun. It's got this one paper in it. I thought that was really cute. It looks like huge straws, those striped like paper straws. I thought that was cute. And then just some embellishments kind of things that are just kind of random. Got these hip chip from KI Memories. And then this little baggie for $1. I like these little felt butterflies. Got some buttons in there that matches this paper. And then I thought this was just like cut paper, but it's actually like, I mean, it is cut, but like this looks like, you know, that. And then this looks like a postage stamp, scalloped, this tag. I thought that was really cute. Then there was this lady that was selling all these Stampin' Up! Stamps for $1. I only bought 2 because I've got a bunch of stamps that I don't even use. I got rid of a ton of stamps, but now, of course, I'm finding myself buying them. But again, I'm trying to do a little more like grungy. I might do some art journaling, so I got this one for $1. Thought that would be fun. And then I got this one. This just, I saw from, I was looking at another table and I saw this one from that table and I was like, oh. As soon as she said it was $1, I was like, well, that's going home with me. Okay, and then this, I thought these would be fun to maybe add like ribbon through them or sew in them or whatever. I was excited that there was 4 of one. This one's really faded. That's okay. And then there's like a boy set. I've never even heard of this. Sunburn Designs. I've never even heard of it. So, 2007. And then she had this leftover like stickers for the Grinch. And I've got some Grinch pages I need to do. And then these really old stickers for 50 cents. And then I got this whole, so the paper was $2, and then I think the paper, the big stack of paper came with, no, I think it was all separate, but anyway. So like this was a buck. I thought this was cute. Beware of the monsters or whatever. That's what we've been calling our grandbabies because they, you know, 3 and almost 1. So this goes with this Cosmo Cricut paper, which I've actually had some of that before, but I really love it. And then this chipboard pack of boy kind of themed stuff. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Is that monster not so cute? Yeah, you might not think it's cute, but I do. And this is cute. Fancy Pants Be Different. I'm thinking about going on to see if I can find some of that maybe on eBay or something. Simple Stories So Rad. This is awesome. And then this paper. There is some paper in here that I'll probably de-stash right away because it's not at all up my alley. So, which is this one, the Space Academy. I don't foresee. I mean, I loved, it looks like, some of it looks like a little bit like the Jetsons, which was one of my favorite cartoons, but I'm not going to scrap that. And this just isn't really probably something that I would use unless I end up using the other side, which some of that actually would probably work. So there's that. And I got this paper pad for $3. It is Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm. Quite a bit of it is still in there. So yes, please. Went to a booth like at the very end. This lady who does all these, you know, she does this on her silhouette. And I've walked by that before and thought, oh no, I could go home and do that. Will I? No, I've never have. I'm not patient enough. So I just sat there and picked out a bunch of stuff. So I got this because I can use this for my grandson. And then football, because like I said, I've got football stuff to do. And then this Uno, I thought that was really cute. I've got pictures of us playing Uno. My daughter and her fiance cheat, but we don't need to talk about that right now. And then I got these two from Monsters Inc. For Halloween pictures. And then I got a little bit of Pooh. A little bit. Look, I got all these characters. Because I think I'm going to redo my oldest son's baby book because it is like the old Pooh. And now they've come out with those collections. So I think I'm going to redo them. Because when I first started scrapping, it's not so good. And then this One Fish, Two Fish, yeah, this Dr. Seuss, because my son likes that, or he did like it, and then also we did a birthday party for my granddaughter. Okay, so hang in there. I've got just a few more things to show you. So there is a lady, and I cannot think of her name right now, but I think she owns Kingston Crafts, which is funny because my grandson's name is Kingston, but she goes on to either QVC or HSN, and she sells her stuff. She's got really short cropped hair. She's super nice. Well, last year and this year she was at this yard sale because come to find out she lives maybe like an hour and a half away from here. So she has a table, and her table's always awesome. So I got this album for $2. Like, what? It's really cool. It looks like wood grainish. And then she had this box that came with this album. And then there's this pack. Okay, so there's these rub-ons, and then there's, you know, photo sleeves. And then, sorry to crinkle. So there's these like puffies, like that soft puffy, kind of like how HipKit does theirs. And then there's these like cardstock stickers. Awesome. And then an alpha, and then some words. And then it comes with this big stack of 4x4 papers to use in the photo sleeves. And it comes with this so that you can order, and I think you get like a discount or whatever, but you can order a bunch of 4x4 prints from here that will fit in there. And I got all that for 25 bucks. I thought that was really worth it to me. And I think it'll be a fun little album. I have no idea what I'm gonna scrap about in there. But does that matter? Not to me. So then she had this foil cardstock paper pack. You get 30 12 by 12 foil cardstock sheets, 10 colors, 3 sheets each. And it is beautiful. It's really thick. And I want to say this, either 5 or 10 bucks. It wasn't bad. I thought that was a really great price. And then she had these. These were a quarter, and they're little chipboard pieces. You get 45 pieces in each. Got this lime green. I got 2 in the navy. I got the light pink, and then a darker pink, and a yellow. I'm trying to see if I got anything else from her. Oh, yep, I did. Of course I did. So then I also got these, and I think these were, I don't know, 50 cents, $1, something like that. And then I got these for $1.50 each. Shimmer paste, glitter paste, and texture paste. They're diamond press. And then I got this box full of different pastes. I have no idea how much this was, because this was, so the stuff that I got from her, I think came up to $55, and they took $10 off. So it ended up being $45. So then I also got this from her table. Bunch of stencils, which I was really excited about. These diamond press ones are really like a good quality. They're pretty thick, and I don't think I have any like this, so that's exciting, because I didn't even look through the bag. I was like, yep, I'll take it, because her prices are just fabulous. And then this is the last thing I got from her table. I could have bought a lot more, and I just was trying to come to a stopping point. I got some of these kinds of things last year from her, and they're awesome. But so this is Home Sweet Home Front Porch, and it's stamps and dies. So it comes with this, and then here's the stamps. I love this font that says like love makes a house a home, and then home, welcome. And then this makes that front porch. And what made me like fall in love with it was this swing. I miss being able to sit on the front porch and swing. So we'll see if that gets used, right? And then a few more random things from a few other tables. So I got this. I think this was like $2. And it's the Prima Spring Farmhouse. Yep. And then I got a couple packs of this paper. It's kind of thin, but I think it's really cool, kind of artsy looking to me, so, and colorful. I'm really in for the colorful lately, which has been fun to work with. I got this stamp set for $3. I just thought it was fun because it's huge candles, and I've been wanting to do a card with some like really big candles. I got this to mix in. This lady was telling me that I can mix some of these in with my own alcohol to make alcohol mists. I don't know. We'll see. Perfect Pearl. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use those. I'm trying to do some mixed media. And from her, I bought these. This is what she said she uses to make her own alcohol mists. Got this pack of, it's just random little like paws and bones for the doggies. And I got this organizing craft box for $1.50. Thought that was really cute. God knows I spots to organize. And then I got these really old plates. I had never seen them like this before. And I thought it was kind of cool because they're double-sided. So this is wood grain, leaves, just lines, and then like wavy lines. These are called bubbles, dots, squares, fabric. Oh, that's fun. That'll really make it have a nice texture. Tiny, tiny little bricks. And then this is called stones. And then we have these. So those are all Fiskars, and these are by Sizzix, and this is Damask. I don't know how to say it. And then flourish. And then we have small dots, large dots, eyelet. Oh, that's pretty. That looks like that trim that you got. And then harlequin. And I am pretty sure that's it from the yard sale. I don't think I put anything else anywhere else. Yep. So that, I got all of that for like $130. I thought that was awesome. And I'll be going to the convention in a couple weeks, and I bet you all of this would have cost me, what, at least double that. So very exciting for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the other side. Doodles.